welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a really big e.L.F. haul. Well, it's kind of like 3 orders that I did. I actually placed a couple orders to e.L.F. in a matter of a couple weeks. They had different sales, or different things started coming out, and then I didn't have it from the previous order, so I just was like, I have to do another order. And then it just kind of all piled up, so let's get into the video. So first things first, I'm going to start off with the stuff that they kind of add on for free. Stuff that, if you purchase $25 worth of stuff, we'll give you like a free something. And this is just a pile up. This is from probably 2 different orders, but let's show you what I got. First, it's a flat eyeliner brush. I'm not really sure if I will use this at all. It's kind of weird for eyeliner because it has like a flat tip. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe on my eyebrows. I'll give it a shot. It was free anyway. I also got their Kabuki Brush. I've already had this. I guess a second one wouldn't hurt, right? I also received a black felt tip liner. It is in the color Blackest Black, and it's called the Intense Ink Eyeliner. Let's go ahead. I want to see how this works. And so it kind of looks like the makeup remover that e.L.F. makes. Whoa! So let's look at that. That's a pretty fat tip. Let's see how this goes on. That looks pretty gray, watery to me. That's not very intense. Well, I'll have to try it out on my eye first before I can make any judgment calls, right? And another thing that we got, all of you guys ordered, you guys probably got too, but it was the E.L.F. Baked Eyeshadow palette in California. So, looks pretty neutral. The eyeshadows do, at least. I know if I swatch them, you can't see anything because they're baked, and they're really, yeah, you can't really see any of the colors. Yeah, and you can't really see any of the colors that I just swatched. Maybe this gold one a little bit, but that's about it. So the point of these is to use them wet. But I will try it. Maybe it'll surprise me. The other free thing that they gave us was the Lip Kiss Balm. Haven't tried it. It's in Flirty and Perky Pink. Oh my gosh. It smells like peppermint. Oh, that smells really good. I don't really like the color. So, okay. Actually, that gives it a little color. I would have to try it on my lips and get back to you guys. Hopefully it's like hydrating, but
it smells so good.
If you guys like peppermint or any minty thing, this smells really good. The last thing that they gave was this Glossy 3-in-1 makeup top coat. I don't know. I don't really use gloss. I like more matte lipsticks, but give it a shot. So I got a couple primers. I got the Radiant Glow Face Primer, the Tone Adjusting Face Primer, and the Poreless Face Primer. I actually used the Illuminating Face Primer today, and if I'm being honest, I did not like it. It actually has some glitter in it. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a glowy primer, but it actually has like chunks of glitter. But when you put it on your face, you can like see it. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see little chunks of glitter on your face, and I really don't like that. I like more of a matte finish, well, not a dewy finish, but not a matte finish, somewhere in between, you know, the healthy look from within. And the other 2 things that I got were 2 foundations. I got the Flawless Finish Foundation in the color Buff, and the Acne Fighting Foundation in the color Buff. This one looks extremely dark. Like, let's compare. The buff for this and the buff for the acne fighting one are not the same color. I thought they were going to be the same, so I got the same ones. They were not. So let's compare. So I'm going to put a lot. So this is buff. They're both buff. But this is buff of the Flawless Finish Foundation. And then this is buff for the Acne Fighting Foundation. I'm going to go, so there's, I'm going to go ahead and do this for that. And can you see? This one is way too dark for me. I looked at it and I was like, maybe I can make it work. I put it on and nope, I cannot make that work. And this is actually the foundation that I have on today. I am feeling a little bit oily, but that's probably because of the primer that I used beneath my foundation. I actually kind of really like the acne fighting one. It has not full coverage, it's like medium coverage, but it has a really nice finish when you're putting it on. And if it's acne fighting, I have acne, so hopefully that works. And I also picked up the Hydrating Under Eye Primer. Probably should have tried it today because my under eyes are really dry right now, especially because here in Chicago it's middle of winter, although it has been quite nice these past couple of days, and yeah. But I should have used, I'm really excited to try this out. So these are some of the lip stuff that I got, and I got quite a bit. I love lipstick. It's one of my favorite things, favorite makeup things. So I'll show you what I picked up. I'm going to start off with the matte lip colors that I picked up. I'm going to start off with what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and the matte lip color in Prailine. Like I said, this is the one I have on my lip, and I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. And I love these. I also picked up the Cranberry one. And then I also picked up Rowdy Rouge. I also picked up some of the Velvet Matte lipsticks. I picked up 3 of them. I picked up Berry Bordeaux. Berry Bordeaux. I think that's how you say it. Ruby Red and Blushing Brown. Some of this packaging is ridiculous for a lipstick. Such a tiny lipstick for such big packaging. Look at, why? Why do you need all this line? No, my Blushing Brown came like smushed. Can you see that? Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, but like, look, it's like crooked on the. Can you guys see how crooked my lipstick is? It looks like it's gonna come out of the. Oh. Eh.
No.
I guess I'll have to like put some fire on it and see if that helps. I also picked up the lip color remover because when I do wear liquid lipsticks, they're a pain in the butt to take off, and I'm hoping this helps with the removal process. And I also got the lip exfoliator. Never tried it. I hear, everyone talking about it, so I'm super duper stoked. I also picked up the daily brush cleaner. If you don't have a lot of brushes or you don't like cleaning your brushes. I do clean them. I just don't like to do it. But, just in between washes, keep the brush clean and be able to use the same brush for different things. I think this would be good. So one of the reasons why I had to do multiple orders was because this bad boy came out. It's the new E.L.F. highlighting, well, everything here is E.L.F, but it's the new highlighting HD powder, and it's in the color Starlight Glow. And when this came out, I knew I had to have it. And, standard E.L.F packaging, really, sleek and black. And this is the highlight. It is a goldish kind of color. It's really nice, actually. It's what I have on the tops of my cheeks. I'm not sure if you can really see. It's what I have on the tops of my cheekbones, as well as my cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose, as well as the tip of the nose. It's not the best, but it is good. And if you're looking for a affordable highlight, I think this will work for you. If you like a bam type of highlight, highlight that you can see, this is the type of highlight. If you want like a subtle highlight, the glow from within type of highlight, this is definitely not it for you. I also picked up, because I didn't have, which I thought I did, but I guess I didn't, is the Moonlight Pearls Baked Highlight. I am going to say that when I first tried this out in the pan, I was like, what is this? Everyone always talks about how great this highlight is. And for the life of me, I could not get it to swatch. And I just kept like swatching and swatching until finally I got to this like really soft highlight, and it is gorgeous. Like, this highlight is beautiful. The next thing I got was an E.L.F. baked eyeshadow. I got it in the color Moonlight Serenade, and the only reason I picked this up was because I thought it was going to be a gorgeous highlight. Well, not thought, I think, because I haven't tried it. Just right off the bat, like, you can see like the sheen of this. It's gorgeous. But there it is. It's really pretty. And I think I might be able to pull it off as a highlight. But that's the only reason I picked up this eyeshadow. Because I thought I could use it as a highlight. Some of the other things that I picked up are some of the quad, palettes that they have. Picked up quite a few. I picked up the bronzer palette. And it looks like this. It's just, bronzer shades. I really picked it up for this bronzer over here, this one. It's really pretty. I also picked up the blush palette in dark, which has darker blushes for more, for darker skin tones. These blushes are beautiful. Love these shades. In particular, this shade just spoke to me. This one right here. Today I'm actually wearing this one in conjunction with this peachy one on my cheeks. I also picked up the foundation palette as well as their cream blush palette. I don't really use a lot of cream product, not including foundation. I don't really use a lot of cream blushes or bronzers, and I have been trying to get into it, and I thought maybe with this one I'd be able to. These blushes are similar to the ones in the dark palette, the dark blush palette, just a little bit lighter, and they're creams. Oh wow, these are really creamy. Let's swatch another one. Let's just swatch all four. Why not? I also picked up the Prism eyeshadow in Smoked. And the only reason I picked it up was because I already have the other two in Sunset and in Naked. The Sunset one has more pinky tones, and the Naked has more gold brown tones. And this one is more jeweled tones, and it's beautiful. They're all shimmery shades, so this is not like a one and done palette, but these eyeshadows are beautiful. I will just swatch a few for you, and I'll do the gray. So I did the four in the middle, but aren't those beautiful? They're just gorgeous. So I have to have all three. I'm super excited to give this a try. Like, so far the Naked one is my favorite, just because I love a nude eye. Warm tone golds are beautiful, but it's never a bad thing to get out of your comfort zone and use a green or a blue eyeshadow with. And last but not least, the last thing in my box, I got the Matte for Matte 2 eyeshadow palette, and I have to say I am in love. This eyeshadow palette is only $10, and it's freaking awesome. Like, Look at this. It is gorgeous. It's actually what I have on my eyes right now. These shadows were so easy to blend on your eye. If you're a beginner and you like mattes, you don't like working with glitters or shimmers, this is like the perfect palette for you. Alongside with the Matte for Matte, the first one, the original one, that's the perfect like neutral. I wish I had it with me right now. It is beautiful. So that's all I have for you guys today. Please hit that like and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.